Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be your Gemini Full Moon Lunar Eclipse reading, and we're going to start off with my dearest fellow Geminis. So, eclipses are times when cosmic energies push for outdated, unhealthy, karmic endings of timelines and certain connections, and they're times when we experience dramatic shifts. So when the sun and the moon meet, this gives us the power to expand onto our higher path. Eclipses bring an intense buildup of old emotions, energy, and in many ways can be described as a massively intensified full moon. So if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that full moons are for releasing. And this Gemini energy in particular is encouraging the collective to get in touch with our needs, evaluate our beliefs using fact, and communicate more effectively to make the changes that we've been waiting for, that we've needed, that we've been wanting. This epic full beaver moon lunar eclipse highlights the Gemini-Sagittarius axis, and we're specifically being called to find balance between our beliefs, our ideals, need for freedom, and our communication skills. So basically, the goal is to be as objective as we can, reflect on our feelings, and plan on the best way to communicate what we've learned to those around us. It's important to be gentle with yourself, to keep in mind that these full moon eclipses are potent and they're 4 times as energetically triggering as a normal full moon. And it may be a little bit more challenging for Geminis, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. They might be feeling those signs, or if you have placements, if you have these signs in your chart, you're going to feel a little bit more pressure. But it may also add a little bit of a sparkle to our lives as well. Okay, so I'm going to ask before I get started that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the description box for the cards that I'm using and ways you can get a private reading as well if that's something you're interested in. So let's go ahead, let's invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that my dearest Geminis need to hear for this full moon lunar eclipse. Messages for my Geminis, please, for this full moon lunar eclipse. All right, so Geminis, you guys are coming out as the Page of Swords. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Strength card. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. Taurian energy. Capricornian energy. The Devil card, or in this deck, Oppression. The Five of Wands. And we get the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, Gemini. So your overall energy here is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is a reminder that, that we're in the midst of a process. Especially with a full moon, we're being reminded that sometimes we have to let go of someone or something many times. Okay, some things that maybe we may have moved away from, what I'm being shown with this Ace of Swords, we might be actually coming back around to. All right, the Eight of Pentacles is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so you might have that in your chart, or you might be connected to one of these signs. So Geminis, you guys here are coming out as the Page of Swords. This is the page of communication, of learning, of starting a new journey. But this is also the process of coming into alignment. So I feel like many of you guys are doing the inner work to come into alignment and really focusing on how to communicate what you guys have learned through your life lessons and on this spiritual journey to others. Okay, it's a beautiful energy, but it's a young energy. This is like the beginning of a brand new journey. And as I stated in the introduction, eclipses are this perfect time where we have an ending and we have a new beginning. Okay. Now, How you project yourself or the truth of your relationships, we have the Two of Wands. So Geminis, many people see you as at a crossroads, as if, you know, I do feel like you guys are struggling to make a certain decision. I do feel like, you know, you are coming into alignment and you are pretty clear on what you have to do. You may just be trying to figure out how to communicate that clearly to, you know, the people that are involved in this situation with you. The Two of Wands is my card of divine intervention and divine timing as well. So I feel like, Geminis, many of you guys are waiting for a sign to really solidify this decision, because I see that with this Ace of Swords in your outcome energy, there is a new beginning, but there's some sort of confusion here, or that your heart and your mind aren't quite aligned yet, okay? So you're waiting for some signs, is what I'm feeling. And, you know, with you being aligned, you know, I'm getting this message of, you know, tap into you know, higher source energy, to your inner wisdom, communicate with your angels and your guides. And for many of you, I'm being shown that you need to journal, that you may be getting, if you try doing, you know, like inspired journaling and that sort of thing, is going to be really effective for you as well, to sort of cut through any illusions, and just get really clear on what your path forward is, what it is, what are your beliefs, what are your values, what have you been longing for, okay, and then how you can achieve those. What's blocking you? I have this Leo energy, the card of strength. And I do apologize if you pick up on background noise, you guys. I do have, the house is full, so you'll probably hear people moving around and banging dishes and just somebody sneezing. But what's blocking you, we have the strength card. Okay, and the strength card is in reverse. So this could be a Leo energy, somebody that you're dealing with, or if you have Leo in your chart. But more than anything, I'm getting that there's some sort of, because you're starting out on a new journey, and because this is a new beginning for you, Gemini, or a new beginning that you want, that you don't feel like you can do it. Like there may be a need to really do some solar plexus energy work and really step into your courage, be able to move forward and do it pridefully. But there may have been, you know, a culmination of experiences and, again, triggers, because remember, as a Gemini, with this full moon energy, this penumbral lunar eclipse, you're going to be feeling added extra pressure, and I feel like you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with that strength card in reverse. Okay, what you need to do to overcome these obstacles, I've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is Taurian energy, and the Hierophant speaks to higher education, it speaks to contracts, it speaks to government organizations, it speaks to marriage, okay, it also speaks to spirituality. But it may be that you have to understand, or what you might be lacking confidence in, Gemini, here, is that your journey here is very unique. And what I'm seeing here is you're about to make a decision, or you're trying to make a decision on what to choose, or whom to choose, or where to go, or what to study, whatever this might be for you. And with the Hierophant card is like you need to depart from whatever has been conventional for you, or cultural beliefs, or things that you were told that no longer resonate with you, because I do see this being a very extremely unique journey. But in doing it and bringing your uniqueness to the table, which may be uncomfortable, because you will feel like a pioneer here, you will feel like, you know, I don't have anybody to, you know, I don't have anybody to look to that has done exactly what I'm doing. And again, that might be this source of this lack of self-confidence here, but you're being asked to do that, okay, to answer your higher calling. Your soul's journey is going to be very unique, but you do have to have trust and have faith, okay, that everything is going to be okay. What you need to do within, you need to take a really good hard look in the mirror and see what isn't working for you, because with the Devil and the Hierophant card in reverse, for some of you, for some of us, this is going to be like a long-term relationship. Okay, it could be romantic, or it could be a relationship with, you know, a group of people, or an organization, or a spiritual belief, or your family. And it's taking a look and seeing what doesn't work for you, what has been unhealthy for you, what has kept you stuck, okay, what has not allowed you to move forward. And it's time to sort of to break that contract, okay, and do what's best for you. Now, what you need to know is the Five of Wands. So this is, this is a very sort of straight up energy, Gemini, that things are going to be a struggle, that it's not always going to be easy, that you will need grit. You will need to tap into that self-confidence, because this, these endings and these new beginnings and this high pressure eclipse energy is about releasing the old, that which doesn't serve you, and things that you've been taught, or, things that you've been telling yourself, or people have been telling you about yourself or about this journey for many, many years. And it's created these neural pathways, and there will be a struggle, okay, in moving forward on your unique path. But the Five of Wands energy is also telling me about your evolution. And if everything were always really simple and easy and laid out for us, Gemini, that we would never grow and we would never evolve, and you're really being pushed to grow and evolve. Your final outcome energy, I do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like some of you guys may be coming back to something that you had abandoned, and you may have abandoned something because you put other people or other people's beliefs or traditional beliefs or projections or family before what you wanted to do. And that's what I'm getting. It's not a very traditional reading of the Ace of Swords in reverse, but it's saying there is a new beginning here. You may not quite be able to see what it is, or you might be a little bit baffled because it might be something that you tried to start in the past that's coming back around, okay? So let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for you guys. The Eight of Crystals, though, they do want me to tell you that you have been putting in the hard work. That this is a process, okay? That there is sort of no instant gratification. Don't get down on yourself if it's not an overnight change, but you are making progress. That's what they want me to tell you. You are definitely making progress. And the best way to cut through this communication here is to definitely to balance yourself, okay? And again, I'm seeing many of you, if you already journal, then to keep doing that, but many of you may need to start writing down your ideas. And remember, not just your ideas, but your beliefs and your feelings. Try to be as objective as possible, okay? Because if you guys listen to my most recent, or one of my most recent twin flame journeys with the Black Moon Lilith influence recently, it's about taking a look at what we think or what we feel we believe about our relationships or about our circumstances or about our life, and seeing, okay, is that the reality of it, okay? And really the importance of clear communication, okay? And being able to clearly communicate what you have learned on this spiritual journey as you close out this chapter. All right, so let's go ahead and see, Gemini, what comes through for you. We get dreams. It's funny because I was about to say through journaling, and then I kept hearing dreams through dreams. So again, many of you guys are going to be receiving these sort of inspired messages and sort of emotional truths through your dreams, okay? But I'm also getting here that the importance, Gemini, of taking a look at what are your true dreams that you want to create. Going back to the Hermetic principles, what you think is what you create. What dreams, and again, I feel like some of you may have abandoned a certain dream, either to pursue, a career, or, to be a parent, or whatever it might be. And none of that is, knocking you, right? But it's like, it's really evaluating your dreams and how you can make them come true. And many of you guys, I'm getting like you're getting a second chance, Gemini, like you're getting a second go around at this. And many of you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. And look at that. We get the return of Aphrodite. So we do get this imagery, this sort of confirmation, something returning to you. Now, Aphrodite is about self-love and about self-care. She's also about sexual pleasure. She's about intimacy. She's holding this dove of peace. And I have these two dolphins. For me, this always speaks to, harmony and completion. And for many of you where this is a, love relationship, I do see that maybe you guys are meeting each other in the dream space if you don't actually know this person in the 3D. For some of you, you might have a reunion with somebody that you're in separation from. But, it's also about you know, with these two dolphins, it's about this soulmate energy, and it's about allowing yourself to receive. It's this divine feminine energy. You know, when Aphrodite is in the house, there is pleasure. You know, there's good food, there's good wine, there's good sex, there's giggling, there's fun, there's this energy. And it's also about really like up leveling. And I keep being shown, you know, as within, so without. And so many of you guys are also going through a major glow up, okay? And many of you guys maybe released someone, a particular person. So it could be that you're in separation in this lifetime, or it could be that, you know, this is coming into reunion. I always say reunion with soulmates, because for many of our soulmates we have shared past lives with, and it's just that knowing that when you meet this person, for many of you it will be romantic, but for others it could be a good friend, it could be a family member. But I do see that sort of also many of you may have given up on the idea of experiencing this type of joy and this type of happiness, maybe because there were long held beliefs that, you know, I don't deserve this, or, you know, I always end up with cheaters, or I can't trust the opposite sex, or I can't trust, you know, the people I date. Doesn't have to be opposite sex. And I feel like that's something that's coming back around, that many of your dreams are coming true. Dreams that you may have put in your back pocket for quite some time, you know, are now coming to fruition here. Okay. So that's a beautiful, beautiful energy here. And there may be a little bit of confusion here. You know, I do feel like there's going to be some illusions that need to be worked through. And again, that's going to be really important, Gemini, that you make the time. Look at that, we get rebirth. That you make that time to really suss out, and if you're a journaler, journal those feelings and try to be as objective as possible. Okay, take a look at your role and the, you know, the other people that, you know, if this is about a relationship, the people that are, you know, taking an objective look at, you know, everyone's role in this situation. Okay. We get rebirth. I love it. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. We get rebirth, the return of Aphrodite. So again, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Many of you guys might be doing Kundalini work as well. And look at that, Gemini, you get your happy ending. So like everything working out, and I feel like it's a little bit of a surprise, you know, but Spirit does want you to know here, this is, you know, you coming into alignment has everything to do with this, okay? And also it's a result of all of the hard work that you've put in, you know, step by step. So let's go ahead and see what else comes out for you guys. Beautiful. We get the winged messenger, creation, spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. Yeah. So again, Geminis, you guys stepping into the flow. A lot of this coming into alignment, the spiritual work that you've been doing. This is what's helping you to manifest. For some of you, it's love. For some of you, it's reunion. Okay. It's soulmate, twin flame energy. For others, it's going to be success. Okay. It's success. It's abundance. Okay. That could be in career and finance. It could just be after this really tumultuous, you know, year of 2020. All right. And then we get let go. I surrender and I allow myself to grieve. So with this rebirth process, you know, there may have been someone or something from the past that was holding you back, Gemini. And with this full moon, remember, it's 4 times as powerful than a regular full moon. And full moons are the time to release. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're releasing the past so that something new can come in. And with this 5 of Wands staring at me in the face, it's telling me, Gemini, that, you know, this hasn't been easy. It won't always be easy, but you are assured rebirth and a happy ending. So a whole new you. All right. So this is beautiful energy, Gemini. Let's go ahead and see what else comes through for you guys. All right. We get Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Beautiful. So many of you guys are going to be healing like a family situation. It could be a family relationship. Maybe, you know, some of you might have had a rift with your family or your soul tribe or soul family with the person that you choose to be with or chose to be with romantically. I do feel like for some of you that is like a rift or an argument or discussion or some sort of you know, chasm that's going to be mended. It's going to be healed. Many of you guys may be working with Mother Mary. She may be one of your ascended masters. but she's all about love and peace. And so many of you guys who had given up on love, whether it's romantic love or, you know, having a family or being a part of a group, you are going to see that this is going to get healed, okay? You're letting go. You're letting go of necessarily the need to be right. Some of you guys, this Hierophant energy in reverse, these are long-held beliefs that were holding you back. And that, you know, after sort of like a conscious, objective view of your beliefs or what you had internalized, you're releasing that, and that's bringing about, you know, this rebirth and this happiness and this joy. And also, I'm getting many of you are probably going through a physical glow up as well, okay? So this is really, really powerful energy. Some of you, they're showing me, you may have given up on, you know, having children. For some of you guys, that there may be a shift here with that, okay? Just a really quick sort of side message they gave me. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Geminis, I love you. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.